Hey, welcome to Unstoppable Agents. This is the show that people come to, that real estate agents come to build their business, to build their wealth, and to build a life of impact and significance. Today is going to be special, and it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited because we've got Phoebe Nguyen with us from Houston, Texas. Phoebe, welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the introduction.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this show is all about icons and really helping agents build their business. So achieve and earn a level that you have. So congratulations on earning the prestigious Icon Award from EXP this past May.
Yes, thank you. I'm very proud. And I just moved to EXP recently. So the first year when I moved to EXP, I wanted to be EXP Icon. That's my goal. And I'm very proud to achieve it.
Woohoo! Yeah, congratulations. That's super exciting. I'm excited to hear more about you and your story and how you earned that. Why don't we go back a little bit though? Tell me your real estate story.
Yeah, so I started in real estate about more than 12 years ago. Okay. I went to Corpus Christi for my master's degree in business MBA, and I worked for a commercial real estate while I was working on my MBA. And so that's when it started. And then after I graduated, I moved to Houston. So I was working. I also had a license in insurance. So I was a realtor, insurance broker, and also have my family with a small business. So I did a lot of things in the past, but I think in 2008, that's the year that I wanted to do full force in real estate and focus more time in both commercial and residential real estate. Yep. And prior to EXP, I worked for a small broker. It's called Exit, which is similar name. And they had about like 100 agents and the smaller ones. And I moved to EXP just over a year. And I heard a lot of great things about EXP, and I made the right decision. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. So we were talking a little bit before the recording, and so you've got a master's in marketing. You speak 3 languages. I can't wait to hear about some of the marketing things that you do. But what I'm hearing overall is that you're brilliant. That's the message that I'm getting.
Yeah, so I am Vietnamese. I'm full Vietnamese. I'm fluent in Vietnamese, read, write, and speak. I also fluent in Spanish. And I love Latin dance. So I think that's probably the reason why I'm very friendly to people. Also, regarding to the master degree, it was master degree in business administration, but heavily in marketing. So I always love marketing, and I always want to invest in marketing. So regarding to real estate, I have my own website. It's called PN Group USA. That's my company. I do a lot of videos, YouTube video. I have 2 camera person that can do professional videos, new construction, master plan, communities. You can see it on Phoebe Nguyen on YouTube. And also I have 15,000 followers on Instagram, and I have a company that helped me manage that as well.
That's terrific. So what's your Instagram handle? Is it Phoebe Nguyen?
Oh, PN Group USA.
PN Group USA. Okay. So we'll drop links to all of those in the description. So if anybody wants to check that out and connect with you, they should definitely do that.
It's very easy. PN is my initial, and PN Group, team of group, and then USA. When I bought the domain, they didn't have PN Group only available, so I have to add USA to that.
Well, so tell me about Instagram. So do you get business from Instagram, and what do you find that converts best? So I guess walk me through a little bit of your Instagram strategy and how people might be able to implement that.
Yes, your Instagram, you want to be interesting, right? Of course, you have to have the certain information about the real estate, right? In the description, you want to post the information that are useful for the client. For example, the listing, house, about the market areas, updates, things like that. But also you want to be fun and interesting. For example, sometime I will talk about lifestyle, be healthy and fit. Something helpful, and also something fun, or a video. It could be someday I go to Lake Conroe, north of Houston, beautiful sunset, and I do a video, things like that. And also people find a way to connect with your audience, right? People see that you are very active in the industry, you are very knowledgeable, and also you care about people. Be kind and professional, right?
That's awesome. So do you have like a recording schedule? Do you say, hey, I'm going to record this much content a particular day, or do you just kind of grab it as you go? I know a lot of people struggle with creating content, so I'd love to hear how you do that.
So when I first started the Instagram years ago, I did post a lot. Yeah, every day, pretty much every day. It's just to connect a lot with audience. But now I utilize other platform more. So I post probably maybe 2 or 3 times per week. Okay. And then stories. Also, I would have newsletter. I use a good CRM, which is Follow-Up Boss. And then every month I would have to send a newsletter with the content and things like that, video. But I do have a routine. Every day I would go to bed around 10 to 12 and then wake up around 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So I would do my routine, and it's a website here in Houston for residential, and CoStar is the website for commercial. So I make sure I get the updates and things, market update from that. So you have plenty of information. Also, Houston Agent Magazine, a lot of great information that you can input your content, and also talk to your client, because I have some clients who are bank executive, or talk to the lender, new construction, talk to the experts. And you would have a lot of content. That's for the content for writing. And so for the pictures or the videos, sometimes I do TikTok video.
I was going to ask you about that.
Sometimes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I would have professional videos, like those are expensive to make, right? Those that you have a professional camera person go to those video, you invest more time. I probably do that 2 or 3 ones per month. TikTok, you can do anytime you see something fun, you can do it right away. So I see that I have a content. I do a lot of reading myself as well. So I would say, to summarize, talk to the experts, read the magazine, read the market updates, and capture the moments, beautiful moments, video, pictures. I also do a lot of professional photography, headshot, and things like that for my content.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It sounds like you have a lot of fun creating that. If you had to go back, so if you think about when you started and you had to go back and give your new agent self advice, like what kind of advice would you give a new agent?
The first few years really hard for everybody. With me, it was hard too. Good. And so I think you have to be very patient, very dedicated, and get to know the market. You don't learn everything in one day. Sometimes I wish I had the memory bread that I can eat and learn everything. To go out there, go to the certain area to learn. Another thing is the CRM is a must-have. I did not have Follow-Up Boss like now.
Yep.
And it was all over the place. CRM, a good CRM is a must-have. Also invest in marketing and lead generation.
Lead generation. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize before they get into real estate is it's really it's a lead generation business. Our number one job is getting new clients. We certainly need to serve the clients once we get them. We need to take great care of them. We need to negotiate well and all of that. But relatively speaking, that's the easier part of the job versus the lead generation piece, and the getting people in the door is maybe the most important. So I think that's super smart. Where does most of your business come from today?
Luckily, now more seasoned, mostly from referral from my previous clients. I keep connection with them. And then also even other realtors from out of state, they refer to me. Yeah. The client, a lot of people moving to Houston. My alumni, I'm from Texas A&M. So all my alumni.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yes, they can be my client.
I liked you.
Also, other realtors who don't speak Vietnamese, when they have a Vietnamese client, they refer to me. And of course, some other leads, for example, from different channels like my YouTube video, also Zillow Premier Agent, my website, just different things. But also the main thing will be a referral, taking care of your clients, and people will come to you. And on social media, generally, I'm very active, so people know that.
What I love about that is the greatest thing about referrals, and we can build a business based on referrals, is you're going to enjoy working with those clients. Because the reality is we don't love all of our clients, right? We don't want to work with all of our clients again. There are some that we had a great experience and some that maybe we didn't. When we get referrals, we get to work with more people like the people that we enjoyed working with. And those folks become our tribes. That ends up being a lot of fun. I also love something else you said, and that's staying in touch with past clients. The statistics show that very few people actually stay in touch with past clients. And yet we know that they're going to move periodically and that they already had a great experience with you. So they're likely to refer you to somebody else. Makes a lot of sense. Hey, you know what? You mentioned this when it comes to referrals, and it's something that's great about our company is you're getting referrals from all over the US.
That's true.
And yeah, and can you talk to that and how you're able to get referrals from other EXP agents all over the country?
There are top producers from other states, and I always keep great connection with them on social media. And it's great because sometimes if client move out Texas, I can refer to them. So they help us to take care. And also I'm in the national area group, which is a national real estate group. So I would go to those national events or even EXP events, right? We have great events. And so I love to go networking with top producer in other areas, and we have each other.
We do for sure. And what makes EXP great is we are one brokerage nationally. So we've got this amazing tool called Workplace where it's really easy to find people in LA. It's really easy to find people in Portland and Chicago and all the other places. And for you and I, it's great because not that many people are moving to LA, but a lot of people are moving from LA to Texas or Portland to Texas. Lots of people moving to our area. So it's really easy to find amazing agents across the country and build a business based on referrals.
Yes, it is. When you prove yourself, when people trust you, and of course when we are in the same company, that's even better. That builds an instant trust.
That's exactly right.
And
it's
exactly right. EXP icon also another great recognition.
It is. Well, because then you know it's somebody who's established, that they do a great deal of business, and they're likely to take great care of you, like they're experienced. That's great. You've been amazing. I really appreciate your time today. Any parting thoughts or comments that you want to share with the audience?
Oh, I would say for the realtors, I think that you always want to be very dedicated, because the first few years is hard, but also we might go through the cycle of business. Like for example, right now, the rate is high, right?
Yeah.
So people might back out, or people may be concerned about the economy, but you always have to be relevant to the certain situation and have a relevant message. For example, right now, I would say marry the house, date the rate.
So good.
The rate is high, but you can always refinance later. There's a way to connect with client and help them, and be kind and be ethical, be professional. That would be my advice. Be innovative so you can build more business. And generally speaking, I want to be an inspiration for women. We want to be successful. We want to be independent, and we want to be fit and fabulous. So that's what we want. I also wanted to be my goal. I always want to have a build business in RV park with my family. My dad loved fishing, and they have owned some business in the past, but that will be my goal in the future. And I want to spend more time with family and write children book and dance more, and be more successful with EXP. I love EXP.
That's so great. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you and getting to spend some time with you. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Ryan. You take care, and hope to see you soon in Dallas.